She smirked as if the room belonged to her. The chandelier light glinted off her wineglass when she raised it, savoring the moment before she struck. "I'm cutting you out of the will." Her voice echoed across the long dining table. My siblings stiffened, but none looked at me. They didn't need to. This had been rehearsed. I just smiled. Slow, calm. I leaned forward. "That doesn't matter anymore, Mom. Because," and that's when her smirk cracked. "I used to worship her. That's the part people never believe. Growing up, I clung to every shred of affection she gave me, which wasn't much. A pat on the head when I brought home a perfect report card, a tight smile when I did her chores before she asked. She made me fight for crumbs. Meanwhile, my siblings feasted. She spoiled them with new cars, tuition money, vacations. Me? I was the errand boy, the invisible one. I told myself it was fine, that one day she'd see my loyalty, that I'd earn her love. But loyalty means nothing to a woman who thrives on control. The first time I saw it clearly was 2 years ago. She was sick, so she said. Hospital gowns, moaning, endless prescriptions. She called me first, every time. I rushed across town at midnight, at dawn, holding her hand while she played Fragile. But when she thought I wasn't listening, I heard her laughing on the phone with my brother. Perfectly healthy. Perfectly fine. I realized then I wasn't a son. I was a pawn. She wanted me desperate for her approval, ready to jump when she snapped her fingers. That was the night I stopped reacting. The night I started planning. I didn't argue when she humiliated me in front of cousins. Didn't flinch when she skipped me in family gifts. Didn't blank when she forgot to invite me to vacations, then posted pictures online with captions about her whole family. Let her think I was broken, silent, small. In truth, I was patient. I watched. I learned. Her empire wasn't love. It was money. Control tied up in deeds, trusts, shell companies she bragged about to anyone who'd listen. She thought she was untouchable because she held the strings. So I started cutting them, one by one. First, I found her weakness, vanity. She trusted no accountant, no lawyer, not really, but she trusted admiration. She loved being praised for her genius in business. So I fed it. I studied her financial habits, mirrored her language, then introduced her to my friend, an estate planner who specialized in legacy protection. She thought he was hers. He was mine. For months, I let her believe she was in control, while she signed documents she barely skimmed. Trust revisions, asset reallocations, subtle changes, all legal, all binding. Her empire slowly shifted hands. To me. By the time her birthday dinner arrived, I already owned her. The lake house she adored? Mine. The untouchable accounts she bragged about? Redirected. Even the family business shares she wielded like a weapon had passed through silent transfers. She didn't notice. Not yet. She was too busy rehearsing her performance. So there we sat, her throne disguised as a dining chair, her court of children watching. She delivered her line like a dagger. "I'm cutting you out of the will." The table gasped. My siblings smirked, shadows of her cruelty etched on their faces. They thought they'd won, but I had been waiting for this. "That doesn't matter anymore, Mom," I said, voice steady, "because everything you think you're leaving behind already belongs to me." Silence. She blinked. Once, twice. The room tilted as the weight of my words landed. I pulled a folder from my jacket and slid it across the table. She didn't touch it at first. My sister reached, scanned the first page, then her mouth fell open. Transfers, titles, signatures in her handwriting, legal, notarized, final. Her hand shook as she grabbed the papers. flipping faster, eyes widening. Piece by piece, the truth hit her. Her will was empty. Her voice broke first. You tricked me!" I leaned back, calm as the storm tore through her. "No, I learned from you. You taught me control, manipulation, patience. I just finally put it to use." My siblings erupted, some shouting at me, others at her. But I didn't look at them. My eyes stayed on her, watching the power drain from her face. For the first time in my life, she looked small. 9 hours later, the house was chaos. My siblings scrambling, my mother locked in her study, screaming into phones that could no longer save her. And me? I slept peacefully. Because justice doesn't always come from courtrooms or confessions. Sometimes it comes in silence, in signatures, in the patience to let arrogance dig its own grave. I suppose you could call it revenge, but I don't. Revenge is fueled by anger. This was something colder, cleaner. She wanted me powerless. She made sure I grew up